Hey guys, this is Satya. Hope you all are doing well today. Today in our HTML tutorials, I would like to make you understand about the HTML tags along with the syntaxes and the preview for the same in the HTML format. Before we go ahead and start this particular session, I have a small request for you all guys that please do subscribe for our channel. Please like the video and comment if you have any suggestions for us. And one more important thing regarding this particular HTML tags for today's session, the tags that which are updated in this particular video are sorted in A to Z manner. Now let's get started off and understand the tags in HTML format. The first tag that which we're going to discuss today is the anchor tag. The anchor tag will create a link. The syntax for the same would be open bracket ahref is equal to, you will have to give the name of the website in the apostrophe columns, close the same with the close bracket, give the name of that particular link. If you want to give the link, I have mentioned it as link, close the anchor tag, and you can save this particular file in the notepad through HTML format. And this is the output wherein you will be getting the link. If you click this particular link, you will be redirected to that particular website which you have provided. In this way, you will be able to create the anchor tag. The next is acronym. Acronym tag defines an acronym. Let's say for example, if you type acronym title is equal to World Wide Web in apostrophe, the output for the same would be www. You can close the acronym. This is the syntax for acronym tag, and this is how the output looks like. Next, we will talk about the bold tag. The bold tag, the syntax for the same would be open bracket b close bracket. You have to give the section or the text which you want to bold and close the bold tag. And the output would be in this way, wherein the text would be highlighted in bold. Now comes the big tag. The big tag makes the text little larger. That is, in comparison to the normal text that we should provided, the big tag will be a little larger. So the syntax for the same would be open bracket big close bracket text larger. I'm just writing this particular thing as a text and close the big function. Then the output will be in this way. If you see, welcome to the world, text larger. Welcome to the world is a normal font and text larger is looking little bit in comparison to that particular text. So in this way, you'll be able to use big tag. The next one is block quote tag. Block quote tags, if you open the block quote tag and close it, separate a section, block quote, a text from the surrounding text. This is the syntax for the same. Block quote, mention the text and close the block quote, wherein the output will be the sentence that which you are writing, the word that which you are specifying for a block quote will be separated from that particular sentence, and it will be highlighted separately. In that way, you will be able to use the block quote tag. Body tag. The body tag, as we all know that we will be mentioning the body, the main body of the website in this particular body tag. This is the syntax for the body tag, and this is how the output will be. Break tag. Line break tag is specifying BR, a new line. Body tags, this is the output. Body tags identify the content of a web page. Actually, all the sentence was written in a single statement. However, we have given the body tag, this BR tag over here, wherein it has come to a next page, next line. So in this way, we will be able to break that particular line. Next comes the button tag. The syntax for the button tag would be, this is ideally used to create a button, and the syntax for the same would be open bracket button type is equal to, I'm giving the button option over here, button in apostrophe, close, and push button. Push button is the name of this particular button which I'm giving, and then close the button tab. So this is the output which you will be getting in HTML format, wherein if you click this, you'll be getting as a normal button. Next comes the caption tag. The caption tag is ideally used on creation of the tables, and if you want any caption to be written on that particular table, this would be used. And this is the syntax for the same, and you will be finding the caption in this way. Caption we have written in capital letters, that is the reason it is showing over here. And this is the table. If you suppose this has a table, and this would be the caption for the same. So this way you'll be able to use the caption tag. Next comes the center tag. The center tag will make the text that we have entered into the center. This is the syntax for the same. Center, you will write the text or the images, etc., and you will close it. And this is how the output will be. Cite tag. Cite tag defines a citation and displaying in italics. This is a tag wherein if you want to highlight any specific line or a specific statement or a specific word in italics to be identified easily, you'll be able to use this particular cite tag, and this is the syntax for the same, and this is the output. Next comes the code tag. Code tags are used for an example to indicate a code of the current. Code HTML tags.html, close the code page, and in this way you will be getting the HTML output, HTML tags.html page. So this is where you will be able to go ahead and use the code tag to identify the codes on that particular HTML page. Next tag is call tag. Call tags are used to define column properties for a table of columns, and this is the format which we will be using for creation of this particular column tag, and this is the output. In this way you will be getting the output, and this is the syntax, you can refer it. Next come the DG tag. The DD tag. The DD tag defines the definition of the description. Now let's say for example, after applying this particular syntax on your HTML nodes, this is the way of the output that which you get. You have given NASA and you have given the abbreviation for the same, the complete description for that particular definition. So in this way you will be able to give the definition along with the description, wherein you will be using the DD tag. Next comes the DFN tag. The DFN tags emphasizes definition. For example, DFN PC and close the DFN, that means personal computer. So the output for the same will be in this way, PC colon personal computer. This is the output. Del tag indicates deleted text. Let's say for example, if you're writing something such as del and writing some text and closing that particular del tag, the output for the same will be in this way. It will be cross marked on that particular text wherein you are mentioning as a del tag. Next comes the dir tag. Dir tag defines directory list, and this is the syntax wherein you will be using for dir tag, and this is the output, first, second and third. So the list is created over here and the directory is mentioned in this particular way. So this is all about the dir tag. Next comes the DL tag. The DL tag defines the definition list, and this is the syntax for the same, and this will be the output for the same. You have the abbreviation and you have clear definition of this particular abbreviation. So CSU, California State University, UN, United Nations. In this way you will be able to go ahead and give the clear definition or the description along with the complete status. Next comes the div tag. The div tag is a logical section of web document. And div, and this is the syntax that which you use. H1 home pets, close the H1, P cats, close the P dogs, close the P, and I'm closing the div tag. This is the output that we should be getting for div tag. Next comes the DL tag. The DL tag. The DL tag defines a definition term, and this is a syntax for the same, wherein you will be getting the name, the short form and the full form of this particular text. Next comes the embed tag. Embed tag gives a command to a browser to include a multimedia elements such as a video, sound files within a web document. So this is syntax for the same. You can add a music file or a video file to this particular embed tag, and this will be the output. Next comes the M tag. M tags will emphasize the text in italics. Now let's say for example you have written the EM tag, and we are writing some text and closing the EM text, and this is the output of that particular EM tag. Next comes the field set tag. The field set tags creates a form for all elements in it. Field set, now comes the text, and we are closing the field text. So the output for the same will be in this way. So there will be a box which will be drawn for the complete text that which we are going ahead and creating a text. So that is used for creating a corner box or a rounded box along the text. Next comes the font tag. Font tags are attribute text font face is equal to cursive serif. We are giving the font name, font type, and color, etc. So this is the complete syntax which is used for the font tag, and the output will be in this way. So you have written the font tags attributes text as font. We have given the font, we have given the color to the color text, and we have given the size. So in this way you will be able to get the output. Form action tag. Form action tag defines a form wherein you will be able to create your text along with the names or email IDs or something like that. So this is the syntax for the same, and this is the output. Form tags define a form. Your email ID can be mentioned in a specific data set, and you can write your name as well, and you have a submit button as well which is mentioned as send. So this is called as form action tag. So this you can use it. Next comes the frame tag. The frame tags will create a frame set between a HTML page like two different pages. So this is the syntax for the same, and this is the output for the same. Next, frame set tag. Frame set tag defines a layout of frames, and this is the syntax for the same, and this is the output. Here the output will be in a 50-50 position. Next comes the H1 to H6 tags. H1 to H6 defines level of headers. So we have 6 headers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we have written all the headers over here, and this is the kind of output that which we get. For heading 1 you can use this font, for heading 2 we can use H2, for heading 3 we can use H3. In this way we can so on and so forth use the header tags. Next comes the HR tag. The HR tag draws a horizontal break line in between the text, and the HR tag can be represented in two ways. One is HR open bracket close bracket, or HR and / close bracket. So this is the output for the HR tag. Next comes the iframe tag. Iframe tag creates an inline frame that contains another web page in it. This is the output for the same. The example for this would be in a specific website when you are preparing, and if you want to insert a small section, and if you want to preview and another website in that particular section, you will be able to use this particular iframe tag. Next comes the input tag. The input tag, you will be giving the complete input of the HTML code. This is the kind of the syntax of which you have, wherein you will be able to mention the email address, you can mention the name, you can use the radio buttons, and you can use the text name boxes along with the check boxes as well, and the output for the same would be in this way. For writing the email address, you will be getting the text name boxes, input types, and you will be getting the radio button options, you will be getting the checkbox options, and you will be having the submit button as well. So this is the output for input tags. Next comes the INS tag. The INS tags defines an inserted text. That means the text that which you are giving in between INS tags will be highlighted by underlining that particular text. Next comes the isIndex tag. IsIndex tags defines a single line input file. That means if you are writing this particular syntax, isIndex prompt is equal to example The output will be in this way, wherein you will be getting a box and you will be able to write a single line statement in that particular box, and this is the output for the same. Next comes the I tag. I tag is specifying in italics. Tag is specifying italic text. So this is the syntax for the same, and this is the output. Next comes the KBD tag. KBD tag stands for KBD keyword text. So this is how you will be getting the output. The output will be in the keyboard text format. Next comes the K-label tag. The K-label tag defines a label to form control. This is the complete syntax at which you will be going ahead and writing, and this is the output. Where to live? We are giving the radio button. We can give the options of the different states or different cities or whatever you can, and you can close the form by using the K-label tag. Next comes the legend tag. Legend tag is also almost same like the previous one, the K-label tag. Here we will be additionally able to write the legend to the already available script. By adding this legend, you will be getting the header for this particular question, for this particular action, or for this particular function. So this is the complete input syntax, and this is the output for the same. Next comes the li tag. Li tag defines a list of ordered and unordered items. We have the ordered items mentioned over here with OL, and unordered items listed with UL. So this is the output. And for ordered, it is mentioned as 1, 2, 3, and for unordered, it is mentioned with the dot marks. Next comes the menu tag. The menu tag defines a menu list. If you write a menu and write the list according to your information that which you have, you can go ahead and utilize this particular as a menu tag, and this is the output for the same. Next, the metadata tag. The metadata tags are declaring information for search engine reports. These are the tags which are used for getting the search engine option. So these are the statements or the syntax which is used for creation of this particular metadata, and the output will not be available for this because this is a search logic function, search engine function, and we will have to write this metadata in the head format, in the head section. Next comes the opt group tag. The opt group tag creates an option drop down group menu. So if you are giving the complete syntax in this way, this is the output that which we're gonna get for the opt group tag. Next comes the opt value tag. The opt value tag creates a drop down option tag, works only in conjunction with a selected tag, and this is the syntax for the same, and this will be the output for the same. Next comes the option value tag. The option value tag creates a drop down menu. Option tag works like a conjunction with a selection tag. So if you write this particular syntax, this will be the output for the same. Now comes the OL tag. OL tags define an ordered list of items. This is the OL tag syntax, and this will be the output. Next comes the P tag. The P tag signifies a paragraph and creates a new line. If you are writing a complete statement, if you are writing a huge paragraph, and if you want to break that particular into two different paragraphs, you will be able to use this particular P tag, wherein that will be separated. All these three lines are written in one particular line, and if you are using a P tag, it will be separated with three different lines. And this is the output for the same. Next comes the pre tag. The pre tag is specifying a performative text. This tag doesn't let the browser to eliminate white spaces in the text. If you write the text in this way, this is the syntax for the same, and this will be the output for the same for pre tag. Next comes the Q tag. The Q tag specifies short quotations. The function is similar to black code tag, except that here doesn't break lines of the text. Now if you are using this particular syntax, Q, I'll be back, open, then close the Q tag, and writing the complete sentence. So here this I will be black will be highlighted and the apostrophe, that is what the Q tag does. Next comes the HTML tag, which is S tag. S tag produces a strike through out a text. So if you want to highlight a text or if you want to strike a text in a sentence or in a paragraph, you will be able to use this particular S tag. By using this, you will be able to get the strike on the selected text, and this is the output for the same, where you can see that the text which is mentioned is highlighted with a strike line. Next comes the SAM tag. The SAM tag is specifying a fixed width font. Compare yourself, and I'm using a SAM tag over here. Compare yourself 1, and I'm using SAM tag over here. Compare yourself 2, and I'm closing the SAM tag. And this is the output for your SAM tag, wherein one font is written normal and the other font is written in a different font. If you want to show a line with two different fonts, you can use this particular option using SAM tags. Next comes the select tag. The select tag creates a menu on a form, and this is the complete syntax for the same, and this will be the output, wherein you will be getting the menu form in a drop down list. Next comes the small tag. Small tag creates the smallest text. If you write a text between the two small open tag and close tag, and you will be getting the text in very small way, and this is the output for the same. All this complete, this thing is in all the complete text is in normal font, and here you can see this text is little small in comparison to the previous one. Next comes the span tag. Span tag is specifying a section of a document. This is the syntax for the same, and here you can see that the span tag is specifying a section of a document in a specific highlighted color, and this is the output for the same. Next comes the strike tag. The strike tag creates a strike through words or text, and this is the syntax for the same. We are opening the strike tag, writing the text, and closing the strike tag, and this is how you will get the output by striking through. Next comes the strong tag. The strong tag is specifying a strong text. This is the syntax for the same, wherein strong tags, you are mentioning the text and closing the strong tag, and you will be getting the output with a bold, or you can get the output with a strong font in comparison to the previous one. Next comes the subtag. The subtag is defining a subscripted text. That means, let's say for example, if you want to write H2O, you can write H, you can mention 2O in between. So the subtag can be used to that H2O concept, and you'll be getting the subscripted text like this below the font. And the next is subtag. Subtag is a superscripted text. The same way we'll be using the superscripted as well to write the alphabets or the numerics or the text on right side top of the text, and this is the output for the same. Next comes the table tag. By using the table tag, we can define a table by using this particular syntax, and this will be the output for the same. Next comes the TD tag. The TD tag creates a data set. This is the format for TD syntax, and this is the output for the same. Next comes the TD tag. The TD tag, in this particular tag we will be able to learn the TH tag, the header of the cell. By using this, you will be able to give the header to the column of that particular table, and this is the output for the same. Here this is the column apples, pears, and on top of it you are getting the header. Next comes the TR tag. The TR tag creates a row in a table. That means you are going ahead and preparing the rows, different types of rows in a table, and this is the syntax, and this will be output for the same. Next comes the T body tag. The T body tag creates a table body. This is the syntax and this is how the output will be. Next comes the T area tag. The, t the text area tag సాయి భాయ్ సాయి భాయ్ నేను ఇంకా వీడియోనే చేస్తున్నా ఇంకా అవుతుంది అది లేలే వీడియో చేస్తున్నా ఇప్పుడు కాల్ నడుస్తుంది వీడియో నడుస్తుంది మధ్యలో డిలీట్ చేయాలి నువ్వు సరే ఓకే రైట్ Now next comes the text area tag. The text area tag creates a text area. This is the syntax for the same and this will be the output wherein you will be getting a box to write the text. Next comes the text hood tag. The text hood tag creates a table footer. So this is the syntax and this will be the footer of that particular table wherein you will be able to write copyright or something like that which is available for that particular website. Next comes the text head tag. The text head tags create a table header. Just now we have understood the table footer and by using this particular text head tag you will be able to write the table header. So in this way you will be getting the output after using the same syntax which is available here. Next comes the title tag. The title tag declares the title of an HTML document. You will be writing the title in the head column and this is the syntax and this will be the output. Here you will be able to see the title of the page in this way. Next comes the U tag. The U tag makes an underlined text. By using this U tag you will be able to get the output in this way wherein you can get the text is underlined. Next comes the UL tag. The UL tag defines an unordered list of items. This is the syntax and this will be the output for the same. Next comes the var tag. The var tag indicates a variable parameter. This is a var variable parameter of a sentence and this will be the output for the same. Thank you. So this is all about the HTML tips that which we all have understood and these are the HTML tags which can be used in HTML4. Hope you all have loved and liked the concept of this particular HTML tags and understand the concepts of the HTML. Thank you for watching this video. Please do subscribe to our channel. Please do like our channel and post your valuable comments as well. Thank you.